think that for like my mom's generation or like the people who come in first, I think their expectation is just kind of like making a life here and like, you know, getting your roots, you know, kind of settled and like getting a job and like having a family here. And then I think for like my generation, it's more of like, you know, I have definitely felt the pressure from my parents where they kind of expect a lot from me in terms of like going to college and like going a lot further because they say, you know, what we couldn't do, you are able to do because you're a citizen and you have like the opportunities and the means to get there. Um, and I feel like it's a good thing because they kind of they hope for a lot of good things from us, but then it's also really stressful, at least on my part, because you know it's like you feel personally like you have to do like this grand amazing thing and like you have to be a lawyer, you have to be some sort of a doctor, like just something big, which is nice because they feel like you can do anything, but then it's also stressful because you're just kind of like I don't want to let, at least in my position, I feel like I can't let like my family down. And then I've also got like from our church, there are people who've known me for years and like, oh my gosh, Kelly is the first from like the entire church to go to college, like leave her place and like go away for school and like actually go to a um, real college because everyone else goes to community college, which are all real colleges, but you know, and they're just like, you know, she's gonna go far. I'm like, well, what if I just want to be a teacher? Like, is that gonna be okay? You know, it's both a gift and a burden, I guess you can say. It's a gift because it's a lot of support, but then it's a burden because you're kind of like, oh my god, I can't let these people down.
Yo siempre estuve cerca de ella y el papá también diciéndole no, busca lo mejor, busca ser amiga de los que trabajan, que quieren hacer bien. Siempre lo mantuvimos así y eso creo que a ella le ha ayudado mucho, que aunque no pudimos nosotros ayudarle, como diría, para hacer sus homework, pero sí estábamos empujándola que lo hiciera. Y bueno, llegó a Latin y ahí pues tuvo la oportunidad de ir a M Square en Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts. Por 3 años consecutivos fue, 5 semanas cada año, en un programa de ciencias y matemáticas que fue una gran oportunidad para ella y para nosotros. Y a la vez fue como un training a acostumbrarnos que ella se fuera lejos. Ya estábamos preparándonos, pero aún así, cuando el primer día que fuimos a dejarla a la universidad, después que se graduó en Latin, fue muy difícil para el papá más que todo. Yo estaba como más preparada, yo esperaba eso, yo a ella ya la veo que está graduándose. Sorry. Yeah, yo veo en ella el potencial y sé que puede, ¿sí? Pero como digo, las oportunidades han sido muy lindas, Dios ha puesto su mano y allí pues nos ha ayudado en todos los aspectos, porque yo no fui a la universidad. Pienso es una oportunidad muy bonita que también se dio para que Kelly siga estudiando.
I kind of had to figure out everything on my own. Like math, they could help me with, but like English and like reading and stuff like that. Like those are things I had to work on my own. I was kind of like my own personal tutor, and I feel like in a way I had to work a little bit harder than most people. I assume white kids like have their parents are like, hey, I'm gonna help you do your homework, but I didn't have that because my parents couldn't. Like they would be there and say, hey, have you done your homework? But they couldn't actually sit there and say, oh, this is how you do it and explain it to me. I kind of had to figure it out. And it's still that way, even in college. I can't just call my mom and be like, Mom, what do I do in this situation? Like, because they didn't go to college, so I can't just like ask, you know, how do I speak to a professor? How do I go talk to the dean about what's going on? How do I like, you know, write a paper? Like, I don't have them to just be like, hey, can I send you my paper and you edit it for me? Like, that's something that's really hard even for me now. I go to the writing center when I have to write a paper. Being first generation is just like a lot harder with, you know, just having to figure stuff out like by myself. I don't know, I have a lot of dreams. there's just so many things I want to do, and I guess that's why I picked to major in psychology, just because I can go with so many different ways with it, like with just having that major. I could go into like working for the government or like pursue an actual career in psychology. So I just want to do something great. Like so I want to get a job where I wake up every morning and I'm like, yes, I'm going to work. I feel like a lot of people in the U.S. at least they like go to jobs and like, oh God, I hate my job. Like I hate that I have to go do this and like deal with this. And that's not the person I want to be. Like I want to definitely like find a career that I love to do, like something that I love to do. Just be happy. Oh, and I'm gonna travel a lot.